Our parable for today, again coming from Matthew 13, starting at verse 31, it says, "He put another parable before them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. It is the smallest of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is larger than all the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and make nests in its branches." He told them another parable. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like leaven that a woman took and hid in 3 measures of flour, until it was all leavened." So this parable doesn't come with an explanation in near proximity to it. But the point that it's making here are the small beginnings of the kingdom of heaven and its incredible growth. Okay? So you see, and we just see this in history, right? The church started with Christ and his disciples. So at its core, it started with, depending on how you're splitting hairs, it started with Jesus and then 12 people. And now, it's quite possibly the biggest organization on earth. If you count the Catholic Church and all the other major denominations who confess Jesus Christ as Lord, it has grown. But I think this is true on even just a personal level, because faith doesn't necessarily start as, oh, my whole life is different. You don't go from 0 to 100 instantly. It starts with, most often, a relationship with someone who is in the church, and that might be a friend, that might be a family member, that might be a parent, and your faith starts off that way, kind of like a seed, and it grows. And the longer you're in it and the more you feed it, the more impact it has on your life. The more it changes how you treat people and how you act toward people and how you make decisions in your life. So I think this is true on both like a macro scale, but then also on an individual scale, on how faith grows and how the church has grown. So that is our parable of the mustard seed and the leaven. And I guess my closing comment to you guys is, do your best to help the seeds grow. Brothers and sisters, go in peace and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.